We are monitoring all the developments in the Middle East after 6 days of hostilities on both sides of the Israeli-Lebanese border. Israel says they would agree to a ceasefire only after their 2 captured soldiers are returned and Hezbollah guerrillas withdraw from that border region. Previously, Israel demanded Hezbollah be fully disarmed before calling off its airstrikes. Meanwhile, the flood of foreigners continue to evacuate Lebanon. Helicopters with British flags took off from Beirut today, while a commercial ship is expected there tomorrow to begin ferrying some 750 Americans to Cyprus. As tensions continue to increase in the Mideast, many are wondering how Arab neighbors can help end the violence. Joining us now from New York is Raghida Dergham. Raghida is a senior diplomatic correspondent for Al Hayat newspaper and MSNBC analyst. Raghida, good to see you. Thanks for being with us.
Good to see you, Lester.
The foreign minister of Iran today talked about that a ceasefire could be worked out, but used the term prisoner swap as the means to making that happen. Israel is saying a ceasefire can happen, but it didn't say prisoner swap. It said the return of its 2 soldiers. So are they still talking from different sheets of music?
Very much so, and that's the crux of the issue right now. The Iranians have tried to position themselves as the key to Hezbollah or to Hamas, for that matter, and I am not so sure that they are willing to deal in a way that would undermine themselves. After all, the destruction of Beirut is something that happened far away from their own country. It is not the destruction of Tehran, and neither is it the destruction of Damascus, for that matter. But the diplomatic efforts now here at the United Nations are focused on Resolution 1559. This is the resolution that demanded of the Lebanese government that it disarms all militias, Lebanese and non-Lebanese militias that are in Lebanon, so that the government and the army can deploy throughout its full territory, and therefore any efforts that are being displayed here at the United Nations or in the region through the UN team all these efforts are focused on how to strengthen the government of Lebanon.
And Israel, Raghida, Iran has certainly earned international scorn in the last several months over its nuclear program. Is it in a position right now that it would like to be seen as a deal maker, a peacemaker? Does its interest lie just beyond what's happening in Lebanon?
It's very important to learn how to read the Iranians in a very careful way. They call the shots in a very calculated manner. What they wanted really is to say to all concerned that Iran matters regionally. Not only is it a player in the Gulf, but also throughout the Middle East. That is why Iran is cultivating its relationships with Hamas, not only with Hezbollah. And many feel that Iran was behind this latest explosion of activities, unfortunate activities. Therefore, Iran is still calling the shots, but it wants to deal with Israel and Iran, and not only with Lebanon.
All right, Raghida Dergham will end there. Thank you very much for being on this afternoon. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.